What up, crew? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Gabriella? What's up, Michelle? What's up, Pilar? What's up, Jocelyn? What's up, Betty? What's up, Debbie, Angela, Ronnie, Carol, Kelly, Michael, Jonathan, Stephen, BJ, Stacy, GW, Debbie, Mary Alice, LaDonna. How are ya? What's up, Tasha, Anthony? What's up, BY? What's up, Barnar? What's up, Kelly? Kim, how are you? What's up, Chuck? How's everybody doing tonight? Crystal, what's going on? Alright, we're going to go on the TikToks too. TikTok. What up? How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, here we go. Here we go. What we got tonight? Tonight we're going to do something. We always try to do something a little bit different than what we did last time or the time before. So, I got a mess over here, and we are going to do a few adhesive vinyl decals with some different layering where there's obviously simple layering where you just layer on top of each other, and I want to get an idea of all of you guys here. Oh, also, let me know about the ad. I tried to turn off the non-skippable and skippable ad, so let me know if that works tonight, if you guys don't get booted. So keep me on the ad alert tonight. TikTok, what's going on? How are you? So, we are going to, here's the deal. I'm going to do one thing that I want to show you real quick in CorelDRAW and the Wizard. That there's a lot of people, when you see me do this, you're going to think, oh, I would never use that. But you'll use it, especially if you do a lot of different types of decals and layouts and things like I do. So I use it a lot, and it's a simple little thing. But first off, I'm going to get your feedback real quick. When you guys are layering adhesive vinyl, how do you layer? Do you layer by eyeballing it, or do you layer by parchment paper? Let me know. And I'm also going to show you tonight, we got all of our, obviously our application tape, but then I'm also going to knock out everybody always says, do it on live, it doesn't really work. So I'm going to do a lint roller for application tape tonight as well. And I'm not even going to do the clear lint roller, I'm going to do the regular one. No ads so far. Let's go. Let's go. TikTok. What up? What up, TikTok? Make sure to follow. And we are going to be making some vinyl car window, tumbler, whatever you want decals tonight. We got a few different ones we're going to make, and we're going to get right into it. We won't be too long tonight. I'm going to guess hour to hour and a half at the most. Okay, hour to hour and a half at the most. I almost exclusively use a lint roller. Let's go. Rockford, I can't tell what that, no, it can't be a Cubbies because that's a long time ago. What your screen is there on TikTok. Oh, it is a Cubbies. Let's go. Go Cubs. We got another Cubs fan in here. All right, so TikTok, I'm going to flip you guys around, and we are going to get going. Hold on. Boom. Flip camera. So, first thing I'm going to show you is how I do this quick change in CorelDRAW in the Wizard. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Corel. Now, let me just show you real quick. Let me come back to here. And so the designs, or what we're going to be using tonight, I'm going to be using this one. We're going to make either the Elf. Get your votes in right now. Do you want to make the Elf Squad vinyl decal? Now, these are technically made for shirts, okay, where it has rhinestones and everything on it, but I'm going to show you how you can multi-purpose a design and make a car window decal out of it as well, or for a coffee cup or a tumbler or whatever it is. So let me know if you guys want to go Santa Squad or Elf Squad. And then the other one that we're using, let me see, did I add it to the front here yet? I might not have. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just go here, here, here. Oh, by the way, did everybody see what we did different this year? So obviously the Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff ended. But did you see that we started the end of the year sale just right away? Right away. So the end of the year sale is live right now. And all it honestly is, it's still probably the second best sale of the year. Because instead of 65% off designs, or instead of 75, it's 65. Instead of 30% off, it's 20% off. So basically most went down 10%, but it's still a ridiculous deal. So like adhesive vinyl, instead of 30%, it's 20%. So deals are still crazy. So year-end sale, holiday sale is live right now. All right, now let me come back here and see if, there it is. Okay, beware of dog. Kids are sketchy too. All right, pretty funny little decal. Remember, you get 65% off the $6 price of this SVG design download. But what I want to show you is this, okay? The way that you get this decal, basically, or design, it's basically a one color design. So what I mean by that is I'm going to turn it white, because you would normally use white adhesive vinyl, all right? And I'm going to throw a background on it, and let's just act like this black right here is the tinted car window decal, okay? So what makes this look really nice is it's all one color, right? But it makes it look like a two-color design because it's showing obviously the car window through it, okay? So it's a good, easy way. You see me use this method a ton to make a one-color design look nice and look more like a two-color design, all right? Now, here's what I want to do, and this is where it gets a little difficult. I want to know how you guys, okay, remember, that's nothing. That's just the white showing through, and just so I can relate to you guys with it a little bit more. Pink, and obviously that turns pink. You can see pink, and that's white there. So that's actually, you did get the ad. Holy cow, stupid YouTube. But how would you guys turn this into a two-color design? How would you do that? How would you turn this into a two-color design? What I mean by that is I want this back layer, let's just say to be black, and the wording to be pink. What do you think would be the easiest way to do that? And I know what most of you guys are going to say. And I see Smart Fill. I'd use Smart Fill. I'd use Smart Fill. See, I was 99% sure a lot of you would do the Smart Fill. Now, I would do an offset. So an offset isn't really going to do much, okay? Because remember, that's nothing there. So I'll show you guys what an offset would do. So an offset, I'm going to come over here to my place and fill, and let's just say I did a 0.06 island fill offset. And that's going to do that. And all that does, if I turn it pink here, is this, which isn't doing me anything, right? I need to technically turn these into a new background and back front, almost VY. You got the right idea, okay? But a new background won't do, because then you'll still have all the outside layers and everything. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to take my design, okay? I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to create a boundary. So I just created a boundary around the design, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control-C and Control-V and create a second boundary. So I have two of them. Got me? I'm going to lock the first boundary. So when I select everything, it doesn't actually select that boundary. I come up here and I got a front minus back. Click that and look what I have now. Now I have just the wording. I can unlock my other boundary and I'm done. And watch. unlock that. This right here, I'll just turn it pink just to show you. And then this, I'll just turn it black just to show you. And there's my 2-color design. So I actually, you guys always see me do a back minus front. I actually did a front minus back, but off of the boundary. And think of how much time that saved me, okay? Because a lot of us were saying do a smart fill, and you would have had to click there, and you would have had to click there, and 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 do a smart fill all the way through it. Can you explain what actually gets locked? Yes, what got locked was my, because here's the thing. When I had, let me go back and show you so it makes sense to you guys. Here's the reason why I created the second boundary, okay? Let me go back, 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 and back again, boundary. Okay, right now I only have one boundary, and this boundary is, let's say, pink. So I have one boundary and this. Got me? So, highlight both of them, okay? And then I'm going to do front minus back, and now what that did is it took that pink part and it minused the back, which gives me this. However, I don't have my actual border anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I copy, I mean, I don't have to copy and paste. Honestly, I could just create a second boundary. And I'm going to make this boundary blue. Okay, so watch. Boom. That's a blue boundary. I'm going to lock my blue boundary. Highlight it all, and all I'm pulling out is the pink and the original design behind it. Highlight it all. Come back here. I'm going to do a front minus back. Send this locked, unlock that. Send that to the back, and now I have my 2-color decal ready to go. Does that make sense, Valerie? It's pretty cool. And exactly, when you lock an object, that means anything that you're doing, like back minus front or trims or any of that stuff, does not affect that object that's locked. I use lock a lot, especially when I'm working with rhinestones. All right, so let's go here, and I want to, let's just create this, let's create this decal real quick, because we want a 2-color one, right? We will do, what colors do we want to do? We'll just do, how about we do a white, kind of like the black and chrome. We also have, yes, I'm going to do white because that really makes it pop. And we'll do white and maybe a metallic red. I got a blue there, I got a rose gold here. Maybe a metallic rose gold. All right. I'm using CorelDRAW and the TRW Design Wizard. So CorelDRAW, and then we built our software onto Corel. All right, so I'm looking at 3.3 inches by 6 inches. Now, 2-color design. So I'm going to go templates, and I'm going to do a vinyl overcut. Now, oh, remember I was trying to get it to do this the other night, and Corel sometimes just does something weird. And it's when that normally happens is when you're doing a lot of front minus back stuff and trim stuff and all of that. So an easy fix to it, open up a new page, all right? I just opened a new page, and then it hits it perfect. It's a weird thing that I couldn't make it happen the other night, but I'm kind of glad it did right there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the white. So I'm going to go to Launch, Cut Plot CM4, and I'm using Cutting Master 4 and the Graphtec cutter. Now with this vinyl, I'm going to do a force of about 13, speed of 30, quality of 1. So let's bring you guys over here. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get you guys over here as well, TikTok. There we go. Get you some view at least there, TikTok. Does that work? Good. And let me flip you guys over. I don't want to install updates in the middle of the live. No, I don't. And flip you guys. Look, we got the overhead cam working tonight too. I got the light board rolling tonight. So I'm going to start with my ColorSpark white adhesive vinyl. Drop that in. I'm going to go one for front edge. Once that's done, I'm going to hit send here. I have this set to about half speed right now. Any of you who haven't used a Graphtec before, they're freaking super quiet. I'll hit 1 to bring it out so I can trim it. See where my weed box is. I'm going to trim it all the way across. And then this is going to be a scrap piece that I'll use later. So done with the white. And the second color, I don't know. Do we think, I'm anxious. Do you think the rose gold will look good on white? We're about to see. This is the metallic rose gold ColorSpark adhesive vinyl. I'm interested to see, actually, what this looks like on white. So a lot of our metallics have the protective cover over it, so that it doesn't get all nasty with fingerprints and everything else. I like to kind of take it off as I go. And I know this cut isn't going to be too big, so I don't need to take off too much. I'm going to go one for front edge again. All right. That's back. I'm going to come back over to the software here, and we're going to cut the second part of the design. Launch, cut plot CM4. And yes, with the metallic, you may, and I was so frustrated because I was looking for it and I forgot it at the office today. And I'm going to go up, because if it's a metallic, I'm going to go to a force of 14 on this one. Just to be safe. Let's just make sure it's not cutting through. That's our worst nightmare, right? The metallic's pretty thin. Looks good. But I grabbed what I thought was vinyl shield to be able to use tonight, and I grabbed HTV anything instead by mistake. But with the metallics, a lot of times, especially on a vinyl that some of them, like this is a 1-year outdoor use, and that's not direct sunlight, okay? So with some of these different kind of opals and things like that, I've seen ones, I mean, Pilar, you had one on your car for a long time, right? The Dragon. How long did your opal Dragon stay on the car? I've seen where they've lasted years. I've seen where they've lasted literally like 2 months. So it really, we always try to be very careful when it comes to that. Just over a year, okay. And that's what we try to say, is it has about a year outdoor life. But, I mean, some people, if their car is in direct sunlight, like perfect angle every single day, and, I mean, it can take a beating, right? And it might not last quite as long. But using the vinyl shield with the UV protectant, it'll definitely help it. Okay, so now that we have this, my monogram lasted 3 years. Let's go, Karen. Okay, the good thing is you guys aren't saying it lasted like 2 weeks, so that makes me happy. So it sounds like our year estimate is really good. Okay, so just depending on the thickness, and I can see that peeled off perfectly there. And then there are some small little areas on this, okay? So where do I buy the light board? So Pilar, can you grab from the products we love, the light board link? The one thing I love about ColorSpark adhesive vinyl, it is, and I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know, I really didn't do anything special when we found our manufacturer to produce this for us, but it weeds so damn easy. Like, seriously. Look how small and thin, like some of these, like the kids are too sketchy part, that's a small little area there. Those are pretty thin lines. And it hit those absolutely perfect. And I didn't have to worry about when I was weeding it, any of those pulling up. And then obviously, your pick tool is key. Our pick pen tools are super, super sharp. And then you don't stab yourself. All right, so good with that. There's our rose gold metallic, just to let you know the color that I'm using there. And obviously, end of the year sale, that is discounted right now. And now this is just my regular permanent adhesive vinyl, the white. And that's just that outline there, area. So, oh, hey, what's up? I just ran my head into the camera. Now what we want to do is we want to layer this, okay? So this is a simple layer right here. And I'm sure many of you guys have this. I love our squeegee. I personally don't think there's a better squeegee out there. It's 6 inches. It's stiff, but the edge will have a little bit of move on it to be able to make sure to, as you kind of squeegee it over. But then it also has a ruler, inches and centimeters on it, which is awesome for figuring out sizes of designs and everything else. But I need my app tape, and we won't use the, we'll use the lint roller here in a little bit. So we're going app tape here. Make sure that's big enough. This is my 6-inch R tape. And obviously the layer I do first is the rose gold, because then we go down to the white. Okay, so got my rose gold here. I'm going to drop that down. Squeegee over. I always flip my decals over and then roll this off from the back, and you can see how simple that was. I know some of you guys out there have issues with application tapes, right? Do you see how easy that was right there? Now where our magic happens, and that's the parchment paper. Because what a lot of people will do is they'll come over here and they're going to try and eyeball this. Freaking sucks. Don't do it, okay? Don't eyeball it. What you're going to do is put down your parchment paper. Make sure there's no dog hair or anything on your vinyl, which I think I'm good. There we go. Parchment paper, and leave a little edge off the side. Now, I can see it pretty good. Okay, so you'll see as I drop it down, I can see it pretty good. You guys probably can't really see the white behind it good right now, but see how much better you can see it now? The light board is money. I mean, the amount of time in vinyl the light board will save you, seriously, is ridiculous. So I can see it all perfect. I got that lined up, squeegee that down. Hold that right there, lift this up, pull out my parchment paper, and then we're just going to squeegee down from there, and we have a perfect 2-color rose gold, chrome, and white vinyl decal with no bubbles. Pretty sweet, isn't it? And then you get to show off your cutting skills. Look how smooth that is. I've had these scissors for probably 3 years now. Never sharpened them. You guys got cutting skills like that? That was freaking immaculate. That was professional cutting right there at its finest. I passed kindergarten with straight A's. Just don't put me in a spelling contest. Once I got to first grade, it all went downhill. All right. Check it out. We'll give this away. We'll give this away, no problem. Next one, we're gonna go, what got the most votes? What got the most votes? Was it the elf one? Because this is gonna be is it gonna be a 3 or 4 color design? Did the elf design get the most votes, or did the Santa Squad design get the most votes? Elf was the winner? All right, let me flip back here, and let's do it. So, heading back here to the elf. By the way, how many of you guys remember these designs? How many of you remember these designs? I know some of you do. So if you were a Hall of Fame or All-Star member, we created these designs, right? We created these designs in the actual All-Star Hall of Fame training. And they all got them for free. And the actual designs have rhinestones going through it all too. So those were for Hall of Fame and All-Star members on YouTube, but we do have the designs available on the website as well for everybody else. So we're going, we said Elf Squad, right? Boom, here we go. So Elf Squad, this one's actually pretty easy because it's a three color design. We got our green, our red, and what will be our white. And I want to make this one a little bit smaller. So I am going to show you a little trick that I would do if we are going to make this a lot smaller. So I'm going to actually make this to where I think that it will probably fit like on a coffee cup or something. So when somebody that gets this, they're having their coffee in the morning and they can throw it on their coffee cup. So I'm thinking 2.6 by 3.5. That's a pretty good size, but that's pretty small as well, right? So when I look at this, on a design that's 2.3 inches by 3.5, do you really want to be trying to fight to see those little circles right there? I don't, right? So I'm going to double click, come in here, and I'm just going to get rid of those because it still looks good and the customers will never know that those existed. If those weren't there before, you would still think the design's just as good. And I just saved myself 8 picks, and those were small ones too. All right, so highlight my design. Okay, we're going to do, it's a 3-color design, vinyl overcut. Looking at my design, looks all clean there, looks good, looks good, looks good. So I'm going to start with the background, which is white. So let's head back over to, let's launch, cut plot CM4. Let's go to our production view again, and let's head back over to the vinyl cutter. All right. TikTok, you guys are flying all around here tonight. We're going to have to hold it together. And let me get you guys, YouTube, up there a little bit. We are done with our rose gold, which actually looked really good on that white. I'm going to have my cover still on there, just so I know that obviously it's on there and it's going to avoid all the fingerprints and stuff. And now we need white for our background. One for front edge. And force, I have 14, speed of 31, quality of 1. I'm going to go ahead and hit send. One to bring that out, and let's go there. Again, we have a little scrap that we'll keep for scraps, and we're good to go. Now, my second cut is going to be, we're going to do, oh shoot, I didn't even think about it. No, what did I do here? Oh, here, come back to my screen real quick. Look, 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 look. My reds were different colors. See that? So I'm going to Control Z and go back. Just make sure I don't change the size of it, right? Or else that could be an issue because I already did the bottom layer. And I need to make sure these reds are welded together so they go on to the same, boom. There we go. Now we're down to 3. I was like, oh, that looks weird. Why is there 4 colors? So let's go launch, cut plot CM forward, and we are going to go back to our production view. And this time we are going to cut the red sparkle holographic. And then we will do the green sparkle holographic as well. One for front edge. Again, my force is 13 and send. Now let's get this green ready. Open it up. You guys are special. Opening up a brand new roll for you guys tonight. Green sparkle holographic. So again, I'm assuming that my holographic here is going to have, so eventually we got to the point where it protected it, but we didn't, so it really depends on how old this one is, and it looks like I'm good on this one. Sweet, I am. Okay. All right, one for front edge. Let's see where my cut lines are, and I can trim this off here. Now, before I cut the green, I am going to just weed a little bit of this red real quick, just to make sure that my settings are still good, because the red is going to, now watch, this is a pretty detailed and small cut right here, especially as it's getting into some of these inside areas where there's little cuts. And look at how awesome that pulled right there. Then I'm going to come in and grab that spot here, this spot there, grab that there, the socks, squad. Okay, it says reconnected successfully. Oh wow, that dropped us a lot too. We booted like, okay, we booted like 100 plus out of there with that. And that's what I was worried about tonight, because we've been having internet issues today as well. Oh, that looked so nice. Let's go. That took a lot of effort. All right, so there's always a little bit better way to do the layering side of it. With this one, obviously your base layer is always going to be your last layer, right? But with this elf one, I'm going to start, like, you could really start with either of these because technically neither of them layer on top of each other, right? I like to do the green first, only for the fact if I know all of the green is inside the red. Does that make sense? So I'm going to go here, drop that down. Let's pull this up. Uh-oh, we can't see any. Oh, TikTok. What up, TikTok? All right, TikTok, there you go. Crystal said the step kids. All right, then I'm going to come back with the red. Parchment paper over top. You can see right through it. Let's get this lined up. And again, with the light, it makes it. I'll tell you right now, this design, not many of you are eyeballing this one. Because, and I'll show you the spot that's really, really, there's a couple spots, especially along the S right there. It's a really tight spot, and it's more difficult, obviously, to eyeball it. And then we can go ahead and pull that off there. And let's go with our last one. Again, the light board, it does, it really helps. I mean, is the light board necessary? Do you have to have it? Absolutely not. Is it going to help you save time and save money because you aren't going to mess up designs? Absolutely. And there we go. And then, same thing, curve around, boom. And there's our decal. So, is the light board a must? Absolutely not. Oh, look, what's up, TikTok? Look, TikTok, I'm even showing you guys some love, too. Is the light board needed? Absolutely not. But it's definitely going to help you, and it's going to save time. And is that white background needed? No, it's not needed depending on, so here's a good example of this. If I were, I wonder if I have a coffee mug here. Let me see. Oh man, I used them all. I had a coffee mug box down there and I used them all. Shoot, shoot, shoot. What I was going to show you is, obviously, if you're putting this on a white coffee mug, the white layer would have been pointless, right? However, if you're putting it on a white or a black or a green or any other color, so see, white on white, that's pointless. But as soon as we get a color down here, now that makes sense. And that's what's going to make it pop. How straight can I put this back on now? Pretty straight. There we go. All right. We got two done. Timing's looking good. I was thinking about possibly making a brand new decal. What do you guys think? I was thinking about making a brand new one within Corel. Do we have time? You feeling it? All right, I'm feeling it too. Let's go. I'm feeling it too. So, I have an idea for one. How can I do it? Okay, yeah, let's do it. All right, let me switch to my screen camera. And let's get it. So I want to just make a B-E-L-I-E-V-E, Believe decal. Now, with this being said, we are working on currently, and it's probably a time where I would want to actually use this right here, where a lot of you guys have never seen this, but we're actually just going to turn this into a little extra add-on that we are currently working on, but this does not exist right now, okay? So don't get excited yet. So we got Believe here. I'm coming over to my font collector and I'm going to use my superscript font, which that looks good there. Okay, I'm going to come over to my edit tab. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. That looks pretty good. What font is ELF? Ooh, that's a good question, Sharon. I honestly do not know that. It's any kind of bolder font, though, really, you could use. So, got Believe there. As you can see in wireframe, it's obviously my script font. So, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to weld it together. Now, when I look in wireframe, all looks good, right? So, now what I want to do is I'm going to make this a 3-layer design. However, I want to, what's going to be my best way to do this? I think I know. If I did that, yeah, I did that. Okay, so check it out. Believe, this is something that's going to be a add-on for the wizard coming soon. Or, I'm sorry, not even the wizard, for CorelDRAW coming soon, okay? So, check this out. Magic layers. This does not exist right now, so don't go look for it in your software, because it's not there, okay? It was something we were planning on putting in the 6, but we're actually going to do it as a standalone add-on and a couple different features, which is going to be pretty sweet. So, I want the middle layer to be gray. I want offset number 2 to be, let's say, red. And a lot of you guys haven't seen this. All of you Hall of Famers and stuff have. So I got 0.0, let's go 0.08 and 0.12 maybe. And I just want to see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. What size is this? 7 inches. Yeah, let's go. All right. Do you see how easy that was, by the way? Yeah, that's going to be a sweet little add-on when we get it created, isn't it? Hall of Famers, All-Star. You guys, well, honestly, only Hall of Famers have probably seen it before. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my live template editor, and I'm going to go to Add Artwork, and I'm going to search Shanna. And I want a Santa hat. And I'm going to use, I could use that one, but I'm going to show you how to turn a one-color one into multiple, which is pretty easy as well. So I want to flip this, so I'm going to mirror it horizontally. I'm going to shrink this down. This is just in one of our artwork packs here. And then I want this to technically be, actually we will probably want to do, how do we want to do this? What if we did, got all of that red. So on this one, kind of how we did the sienna, we did it all red with the white background, which makes sense. So we could do that as well. I think that honestly looks really good, don't you? See how that is with the ball? But we could also go, I'm just thinking out loud here with you guys. Could also go red and green. What if we did that? And then this, could that outline be green? And then that inside be red. Let's try that. I think this will look pretty good. Okay, so I'm just thinking out loud as far as what I'm going to do with this. All right? So I'm going to take the gray layer real quick now, and I'm going to shift click to the green and do a back minus front. So that basically showed all of that through, right? And I honestly think that that's a little too thick there. So what I mean by a little too thick, and I'll show you, I'm going to come back to my original part of the design, and I'm going to change this 0.08 to a 0.06 and apply. Yeah, I like that better, actually. Yep, definitely. Shift click, back minus front, and we're good to go. This little spot right there, I'm going to double click and get rid of it. All right, any little spots like this, quick little fixes, you can always fix them quick if you see something while you're working on a design, right? Honestly, this spot right here, I would probably double click and just add that. Anybody know why I added that right there? Why did I do that? Someone tell me. Like even right there a little bit. Why am I doing that? What is that actually going to help with? It didn't enhance the design at all, per se. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. You guys still there? You know what I just did? I literally just shut down. Yeah. I'm coming back. Can you guys still hear me? I did. I just freaking closed YouTube. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming back. Okay, am I back? You can see in here? Never lost me. That's crazy. I literally shut down the whole web browser of where YouTube was. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, but we're good though, so let's get it. All right, so coming back to where are we at? Here. Now the green right there, I like how that's overlapping a little bit. So it matches, right? And it looks like kind of the hat's on. So I do want to come over here and weld these together. And now that looks like that. So that's an easy cut. Got it? So now what we want to do is I just want to add a red right there. Okay? I want that part to be red. So there's a few different ways that I can do that. One way is the Smart Fill, obviously. So probably the Smart Fill is going to be the best way because I actually want those to stay white back behind it. So I'm going to go Smart Fill right there. And then I'm going to double click on the green and just delete what was back behind there. And, oh, I don't want that. I want this to be red. And now that's red. See how easy that was? Now, when I'm layering this, we just need to remember that the red layer has to go after the green layer because that red is layered on top of that green. Make sense? All right, now the question is, do we want it to be a 3-color design? Do we want an outside white layer in case we're layering it or putting it on something else, or do we just want it to be green? Because if it doesn't have a white background, all of this white isn't going to look good. And again, just to show you what I mean by that, let's just say you put it on a purple mug. Probably won't be, but that's what it would look like on the back of a purple mug. Not good. What if you put it on a blue mug? Not good. What if you put it on a red mug? Really not good, right? Now, if you put it on a white mug or something, it's going to look great. So I'm going to shrink it down to about 3 inches by 6 inches, and we are going to do an outside layer. So we are going to go and add a, I'm going to say maybe a 0.1. Let's see what that looks like. 0.1, and I do not want to create contour around it, and that looks good right there. I'm happy with that. Got it? So let's go ahead and cut this. I'm 3.3 by 6.7 inches. So I got templates and vinyl overcut. There's my 3 designs. Highlight, what color? I have green in there right now, which is actually this layer right here, right? So highlight, launch, cut plot CM4. And let's go get ready to cut this. Come on over, TikTok. TikTok, you guys are having a rough night tonight. All right, 2 to go back to my original position there. Set my origin and send. So here's the deal. All Hall of Fame, I will put this design on the website. I don't know, probably $5 or $6, 65% off. It's obviously going to be pretty inexpensive. We'll put it on the website for $6, but then you get 65% off of that. If you are a Hall of Fame YouTube member, in the Hall of Fame training this week, which will probably be, honestly, tomorrow, you will get this one for free. It pays to be a Hall of Fame member. All right, let's go 1, bring that out, trim this down. And there's our green. I got a little bit of, let me make sure this weeds. I have a little bit of like a residue from the sticker. Yeah, Hall of Famers, you guys. All-Stars do get benefits as well, but the Hall of Famers, All-Stars normally get the free designs during the All-Star training, but Hall of Famers get free designs sometimes outside of even the All-Star and Hall of Fame training. Okay, there was a little bit of sticker residue, so I just want to make sure it doesn't mess up, or it didn't mess up the cut at all. Let's just check real quick here. It was on this inside area right here, so let's see if we're good. That's good there. And inside, it would be right on this B if it did affect it. No, not, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you guys see? I honestly thought that that was going to pull off and I wasn't even going to worry about it. It literally, it weeded it. Holy cow. Do you guys see that spot right there and that spot right there? That, wow. Oh, hey, sorry, step elves. Come on over. I thought I was coming back to you over there. Crystal is pouting. Crystal, did you see that? That was crazy. Oh, really, though? Look at that. Wow. I really honestly thought the Graph Tech wouldn't even hit that. Like, that little spot right there is ridiculously small. Hey, step elves, what's going on? You want to come back over to the cutter so you can see? All right, next is the red. You probably can't see anything but my back, can you? One for front edge. YouTube's pretty far away too. All right, for my green, we are going the, oh no, did I really? My red, what did I say? Yeah, for my red, we're going here, and let's go launch, cut plot, and send. You guys, my step elves have a much better view than even YouTube does. So, step elves, you should be happy right now. You guys are part of the hold on. I made a specific custom decal just for you guys, TikTok. The Step Elf Squad. Just for them. They're special. I think that just tells us that the Elf Squad decal has to be given away on TikTok because it is technically the Step Elf. Oh, you guys want to come over for this one? Oh, there you go. You guys can see your decal right there. All right, let's do our red. Again, don't really need to be too cautious when weeding our Color Spark adhesive vinyl because it does weed so easily. And got that, and then white's our last layer, right? Let's get our white ready. All right, good with that. And let's cut it. I'm waiting for Matt. Oh, we're talking about Windows? Honestly, I haven't run into any issues yet. I actually started using my computer a good amount. Actually, probably today was the first day I used it a lot. So, I didn't really notice much. I don't do a lot of different, like, I do specific things on the computer where, I mean, it's a different look, it's a different layout kind of, but I really haven't noticed a huge difference, so I don't know. All right, light board on. Let's get it. So I need to start with what color? White, green, or red? Let me know. I already told you, the teacher already told you the answer to this question earlier. Were you paying attention? Were you listening? Or are you just a step elf? White, green, or red? White? Ah. Look at you guys. You guys are so smart. Starting with the red because the Santa hat has to go on top of the green. Turn it over. Peel off. Good. Green down. Parchment paper down. Get this lined up nice. Once we got it lined up nice, we can kind of seal it on it. So I can see my hat looks good. Actually, I'm really just paying attention to the Believe part, because if the Believe part ends up being good, then obviously the hat part's going to be good as well, right? Seal my edge, hold that there, peel off my parchment paper, and then squeegee down. Good to go. And then my last layer is my white. Ooh. See that? I didn't squeegee it good enough, and a couple of those tiny little green pieces tried to come up. That's why you don't want to be so quick. Parchment paper down. And ooh. 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 Look what we just did. Got excited a little early there. Got to be careful. That almost turned ugly. Beautiful. This is no joke. Parchment paper out. Squeegee down. And what's awesome about doing this way and squeegeeing down is you're never going to get bubbles. So any of you guys that get bubbles when you do vinyl, you'll never get bubbles when you do it this way. So let's go ahead and show off the kindergartner cutting skills again. Woo! That's many years of practice with the decal world right there. I cut a lot of decals that way. The rounded edges are key. But, I mean, we literally, right, just created this design in 5 or 10 minutes, right? And, I mean, check it out. With the red sparkle and green sparkle holographic, and then the white background. Matt had a better kindergarten teacher than I did. Many years in kindergarten? No. I made it through kindergarten fine. The struggle started at first grade. That's when they started wanting you to remember crap. And then it was just a big dose of squirrels. So just show you a couple different. This is a single color. I'm a Lab Mom design. These are from some of our different dog packs. So you can see the Dalmatian. Again, 3 colors layering there. We got the little golden retriever there. This is our reflective. I lift heavy shit. Live, love, lift. This is with our stadium font to make a decal, obviously really easy as well. What can't you see on TikTok, Crystal? What's going on here? I'm just going to tape this to the camera there. There. Can you see now? We got our I Heart Baseball design. Can we see that? See it? Now, some of these designs, like this one here, this one's a little bit different. This was done with the Roland Versacam. So that makes a huge difference. This, we had to cut the white, cut the green, cut the red, weed it and everything. This, done with the Versacam, is printed. It honestly looks better, other than obviously you can't get the holographic sparkle, okay? But I can print 100 of these in probably 10 or 15 minutes. You ain't doing 100 of these in 10 or 15 minutes. If you are, come on over. And then we got, again, this is a VersaCam design right here, full color print. And then this is regular adhesive vinyl with 2 colors layered. Got it? All right, so we got 3 decals we got to give away tonight. I wonder who's getting this one. Can you see it, Crystal? The sound effects were pretty cool, weren't they? Pretty good at sound effects. All right, let me flip around here, maybe. Boop. What up, TikTok? Now you can see. Let me go to my main camera. There we go. All right, we got 161 likes. Let's hit that up to 200 real quick. I think Crystal likes to pout. Jeff Hunt, let's go. Appreciate you, dude. All right, so here's the deal. We're at 162 likes. We got 252 of you here on YouTube. Hurry up and click that like button so we can get 200 likes, so we can give away 2 mini packs. We got 2 mini packs on TikTok as well that we're going to give away. And then we got 3 decals, one of them for our step elves. And then YouTube, we got Beware of Dog, Kids Are Sketchy too. And we got the new Believe design that all Hall of Fame members will get for free. So if you're ever thinking about becoming a Hall of Fame member, you get a lot of other stuff as well, including 2 live 1-hour sessions with me every single week to answer any questions you have, and a lot more free stuff. All right, need 16 more likes. Okay, so let's do TikTok first. TikTok, here we go. 2 mini pack winners on TikTok. We got, for number 1, we got Pugs4315. Pugs4315, looks like that's Ellen. Pugs4315. And our second one is, they call me Mr. Fix-It. Looks like BJ Weir. They call me Mr. Fix-It. You got yourself a mini pack or a font of choice. There you go. Next, YouTube. We got 199. Here we go. 199 and 200. Boom. We got it. All right. YouTube, our first winner for a mini pack or a font of choice is, oh, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I always land on the names that I have no chance of pronouncing. Tammy Coaster. I think I pronounced that right, actually. Tammy Coaster. Koester. Tammy. Did I pronounce that right, Tammy? Hopefully I did. But you won a mini pack anyway, so you're good, right? And our second, Plar, what are you doing? Our second mini pack winner of choice is, let me scroll through, let me stop, and we got this person right here. I got Carrie Witcher. W-I-T-C-H-E-R. Carrie, K-E-R-R-Y, W-I-T-C-H-E-R. Carrie Witcher. Let's go. All right. Now, to claim your mini packs or your font, all you need to do, email us at info@therhinestoneworld.com. Email us at info@therhinestoneworld.com. Let us know what mini pack or font you would like. They will verify that you were one of the winners. If you were, they will drop it into your account for you, free of charge. All right. 3 decal giveaways. And also remember, end of the year sale is going on. So 65% off designs. You got 65% off designs. You got 20% off the Color Spark adhesive vinyl that I was obviously using tonight. You got 25% off Korean and diamond cut low lead rhinestones, hot fix and flat back. All right. You also have, for the designs, it's the artwork packs, it's everything for the 65% off. Got it? And yes, SS6 will be the 25% off as well, which is still pretty crazy because remember, you can bulk that, or you can kind of stack that on top of the quantity pricing that you get as well. So you kind of double dip. All right. Let's go. TikTok first. Who is our step elf for the night? Our step elf for the night is, I got Natalie's grandma. Natalie's grandma, you are designated the official step elf for tonight. With your next order that requires shipping, just put in the comments that you are a step elf and you won the step elf decal. Natalie's grandma, congratulations. Step elves rock. Now, YouTube, beware of dog, but kids are sketchy too. Next order that requires shipping, just let them know that you won the beware of dog, but kids are sketchy too. And the winner for that is Sharon Williams. Sharon Williams, beware of dog, kids are sketchy too. You're the winner for this decal. That is the white permanent adhesive as the background, and then rose gold metallic is the top layer of this one. All right. And then our last one is our brand new Believe design that Hall of Famers will get free tomorrow, but we'll also list the design on the website tomorrow for anybody else that wants it, and you'll still be able to use the 65% off. But our winner for this actual decal is Cassie Chapman. Chatmon. Cassie Chapman. Congratulations, Cassie. You are the winner of the Believe adhesive decal. So I'm going to write on the back here. Boom. I should have done that on all of them, right? That would have been smart to do. Beware of dogs. That was... Who was the winner of the Beware of Dogs? See, I already forgot. I know Pilar always knows. Was it Sharon Williams? Who was the winner of the Beware of Dogs? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Natalie's grandma won the elf one on TikTok, yes. Sharon, it was Sharon Williams. Look at me. Sharon Williams, Cassie Chapman, and then we got Natalie's grandma. Actually, we got Step Natalie Gma. There we go. All right, crew. As always, appreciate you guys. Again, end of the year holiday sale is going on right now. It will go through the end of the year, so you got a couple weeks left on that, which is sweet. And appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hopefully you learned a few things as far as different things with layering and different things that I like to use. Doesn't mean it's the right way or the perfect way. Crystal, not necessarily, but it works. So Hopefully it helps you. If you have a better way, hey, feel free to do it your better way. But as always, appreciate you guys. TikTok, thanks for hanging out. TikTok, I'm out. Later. Oh, I saw that cowboy hat right at the end. All right, crew. Have an amazing night. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Later.